Whoop. 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 12 minutes. All right.
So,
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our
Our Nawmsayin podcast. You're here with your co-host Mako.
And your other co-host, Layla. And we're here. This is going to be our pilot episode. We're here to kind of introduce ourselves and really talk about how we came to the decision to start a podcast.
Yeah, and also just to get to know us, like
Introduce yourself.
why us? How are we related?
Yeah.
Thing.
And why
Type beat.
Why should you listen to us? Stick
Us.
around. Find out, baby. No, just kidding. Sorry.
Baby. So,
Who is Mako and who is Layla? Or
who is she?
who is my government name is, which I don't want to give you, but sure. But yeah.
I know. Sometimes I forget that Layla's not actually
My government name.
Yeah.
So y'all can't find
That's
me
so
because I only have this is my only name.
But also, like, what do you expect from a Filipino?
Yeah.
Like, every Filipino has different names.
That's true.
Yeah.
But me and Mako are second cousins, right? Because this is a whole
Yeah.
Philippine.
I was gonna say cousins, but we're actually
Second cousins because our moms are first cousins.
Yes.
Because
So basically, our grandmas
are
sisters.
Okay,
And
then our moms are cousins.
So like, our
They're
cousins.
cousins.
And then we come
Third.
And we're
Third. We're third. But this is like gang signs, Mako. They're third cousin.
Nawmsayin.
No. No, third
So we are
third cousins. So we're the
the
pinkies.
third cousin.
We're the
pinkies.
We're the pinkies. We're third cousins.
Which means that when we get kids,
They'll be fourth.
our kids are gonna be third cousins.
Oh yeah. Third cousins. But yeah. I don't know why in our culture this is so like know for sure what degree of cousins you are or how you guys are related. They will always make it known to you when you grow up. Oh, that's your first cousin. Oh no, that's your mom's second cousin. Oh, okay. I don't know why.
Exactly. But the fact that we also know to that extent, like I know a lot of people who haven't even met their like second cousins. You know what I mean?
So it makes me feel good.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that about the Filipino cultures.
Mm-hmm. You get to really know your family, and it's nice to have like an explainer. Like, who are you to me? They'll tell you. You know for sure who they are to you.
Yeah. I want to make a whole family tree, but I don't think I'll ever be able to make it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Do you have lots of cousins, first cousins, from your mom's side?
No, because it's only.
Wait, I got confused.
Yeah.
From your dad's side.
Oh, from my dad's side? So my dad is the youngest of 7, right? And I'm the last. Yeah. I'm the youngest of all of the cousins.
The youngest.
So all of my... Yeah, and then... So me and Gui are just 2, right? But like everyone else in my dad's side has 3 or more kids. Yeah, except for like one auntie that just has like an adopted. Yeah. But yeah. So I have a lot of cousins on my dad's side that are like older than me and have their own families. So I also have
like we're talking 40s.
Yeah, I have lots of nieces and nephews that are my age, and I have nieces and nephews that are my age, and like I think 2 nieces and 1 nephew that's actually older than me because I'm the youngest. Right. Yeah, so they call me tita.
That's so.
But I have to call them.
That's so typical.
Yeah, I have to call them ate or kuya. I have so the age thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, so in the Philippines, when you're like only a couple years older, so like Layla and I, for example,
we're not that much.
we're 4 years apart. Yeah, we're 4 years apart. She's my ate because she's older than me. But then if she was a guy, she'd be my kuya.
Which is my brother. We both call him kuya.
Yeah, so she's exactly. He's our kuya.
He's older.
Kuya, sorry. But then for like auntie, uncle, it's tita, tito.
Yeah. And then...
All right, are we... Ooh, my audio.
Did it fall over?
It fell over.
It fell over. It went... Oh.
Not exactly.
Tired of this.
It really went. It literally went. Anyway.
Also, we were very quirky. I want everyone to know that. We were very... Just always laughing.
That's true. Because we need to. Not because we want to.
Because it's our coping mechanism, let's be honest.
It really is. It's our defense mechanism, coping mechanism, all mechanism. Yeah.
So, it's very...
So, what were we talking about? Yeah, so you're the youngest. I'm also one of the youngest in my mom's side.
Yeah, because... But your mom is...
My mom's the
youngest? No, Tito Marcus.
Third youngest. Yeah. My mom's the third youngest out of 8.
Mm-hmm.
But Tito Mark's kid is also adopted, so that he's the youngest. Mm-hmm. And he's like 7 years old or something, so.
So you just have one younger than you? Or...
No, I actually have quite a few younger than me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are including the adopted kids, by the way. More or less 5
younger than
me, including Mio. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. No,
it's not that bad.
Yeah, yours seems more like traditional. It's just because I'm the youngest, because I'm actually 10 years younger than Kuya. That's why there's such a big gap.
Yeah. Did you have like not issues, but issues bonding or whatever? Because you guys are really tight now.
Oh yeah,
and you have been. I feel since I knew you.
It's better since you've known us. It was better. Yeah. It has gotten ever since I got out of like college and I moved back. Mm-hmm. It's gotten way like this is I feel like the closest that me and Kuya have ever been. But growing up, I technically grew up by myself because Kuya was like at school. You know, he was in high school or he went to college. He went to med school.
True, but I feel like when I met you the first time like 10, something like that.
Yeah. You were doing
14.
Yeah, you were doing your summer school out here.
Did I just go straight into it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, then probably around 10ish. Which means 14. And yeah, I feel like we'd always watch movies, the three of us. Mm-hmm. I remember us being close, despite of the age gap. And especially you two. I felt like you guys were pretty close then as well.
As cousins, yeah. But that's why there's such a big gap, is because I'm 10 years younger than my brother. So he still fits the age gap of all of our other cousins. He's still pretty much in there. It's fine. But like me, I'm like the youngest. But growing up... Oh, you were asking me if I had any issues? But I felt like I did grow up by myself because, 10 years older than me, we butted heads a lot. We fought a lot. So, and then he went off to school. So then I was really by myself. But you guys got to know us when I was in I was already in high school, I think, right? Or no?
Yeah, definitely. You were...
Or like 8th grade.
I think like a or
like a freshman.
Just finished middle school, going into high school
type of thing.
Era. Yeah.
So that's when we met. And it started with my mom going, "Oh, your cousins from Japan are gonna stay for the summer."
Right.
And I was like, "Great! I love Japan."
I have cousins in Japan.
I was like, "Great! I have cousins in Japan." 1, 2. Oh my god! Yeah. I really like Japanese culture and stuff like that. And so I was really excited. That I remember that. And then your mom knew that I liked Hello Kitty, so she brought me like Hello Kitty stuff. And she still gives me Hello Kitty stuff. So It works out.
Yeah. No, I remember that. I was like, damn, this girl really likes Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I blame my mom. It's my mom. Yeah. She passed it on to me.
No, but yeah, I was the same way as well. I was like, oh my god, we got cousins in LA? Nice.
Nice.
Nice. To me, it didn't mean much. I didn't really get what LA was.
Yeah, because we were so young. I didn't even get,
yeah,
like, living in California and LA and the culture and blah, 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 because we were so young and so sheltered because that's how our cultures are. They kind of, like, shelter you in. They hold you in for as long as they can, I feel, until you kind of make your own decision to get out.
Because I remember struggling. Oh my god, I'm going to expose myself. How stupid I was. But I remember struggling the whole geography of, well, the states, but California.
Yeah.
I was like, is LA in California or California
in LA? No, but, well, it's not like you're exposing yourself. It's just because it's not.
I was young, right? I was like 10. Yeah. So, I guess.
Plus, you didn't live here. It's not like you had to know. You were just going to come visit.
Exactly. Not that I know Japanese geography.
Either.
But we just keep that on the down low. But yeah, we're going to be jumping around a lot. But I'm originally from Tokyo, Japan. I don't know if we've mentioned
Born and raised in Japan.
Born and raised. So my passport is Japanese. But she's also 50% Filipinos.
Just wait. Yeah, the thing. Mio, edit that in.
Yes. Honestly, it's so much fun. I love tinikling.
Dude, remind me later. I have to send you a video of like this TikTok, this hip hop tinikling, whatever. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I think I've seen it. Is it kind of like
What song did they use?
I don't know. Wait, but are they actually tinikling?
Yeah, they're dancing, but it's like a hip hop song. A little bit.
I feel like I've seen it, but I was thinking of Getting Sturdy, it's like a new
dance.
Like a dance move kind of thing.
It's
There's
right
like
here.
a Filipino tinikling
version of it.
Cross version of Getting Sturdy. It's so fucking funny. I wish I could show you right now, but I
Send it.
Put it in.
Edit this in.
Put it just wherever there's space. But anyway, also that's the thing. We're gonna be jumping around different topics a lot because Layla and I cannot stay
on one topic.
So
just bear with us. I promise it'll make sense. And for those of you listening and or watching that know me in real life, you know how I am, okay? So
same. Also, if you know me and my friends, I'm the better one. My friends are worse.
I can really keep a conversation going very straight. Everyone else is just like branching off.
Like, actually, no, my friends are like zigzag. I'm diagonal.
No, true.
Like,
that's a little bit better than zigzag, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I'm just zig.
Zagging. But,
so,
So, Mango's originally, she's born and raised in Japan. And tell us of how, I guess you can get into how you are in, not Japan, in Amsterdam.
I'm not. So that's the thing. So it's weird because where do I even begin? So Japan is a very homogenous country. Yeah, so and there's only basically that, there's only Japanese people. So then people would be like, oh, so why do you speak English?
Right? Oh my god, imagine half the people listening to this. Wow, she has a really good English accent.
Yeah. What? My mom's also, that's the thing, my mom's also Filipina, so she I'm so sorry, I love you, mama. But
she's gonna listen.
Sometimes I ask her to speak English instead because I don't understand what she means in Japanese. But her Japanese is really good for a Filipina. It's a hard language, okay? Anyway, I grew up in a bubble because my parents thought, you know what, she should be able to speak to her mom as well.
That's a good way of looking. That's a good way of going about it, I feel.
Right. And I think on top of that, my mom was like,
hell no.
How the hell is she not going to be speaking English? Yeah, like it's it's an opportunity.
It is.
To speak English. So, and I'm really happy that they made that decision for us, me and my sister. So we went to an international school. I'm not gonna say the name. Maybe later.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
The OGs know.
Yeah,
the OGs. There's only
so many.
OGs, me and you and Neil. OGs. Oh no. Oh, and then Gleavi's gonna listen to this.
Oh, true. Okay, see, we have more people. Our
OGs.
But honestly, like, there's literally only a handful of international schools in Tokyo anyway. Mm-hmm. So, process elimination.
You're probably gonna figure it out.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm complicating this. So I went to an international school my whole freaking life, and it's very normal to apply to Western colleges usually, or just like universities abroad. And one of them was obviously the States, and I was actually this freaking close. I'm so sorry.
But me and Mia were talking about it because she ended up here, right?
Really?
And then I was like, I really wonder what would have happened if your sister ended up here for college.
I know.
And then
that's what I'm saying.
She was like, I think she'd be ratchet. And I looked at her and I was like, you're right.
What? Why would it be ratchet? What? Explain.
I feel like you would. So there's a
rude.
It's not rude, but it's like it seems very much. I feel like you would fit in very well. Not like ratchet, but like you're just very outgoing. You're outgoing. Yeah. You like to party. You like going to clubs.
I do.
And I feel like they would have kind of. It would have grown in you more.
You don't have to walk on eggshells. Yeah. We can go straight to the point.
I don't know. It would have you would have grown more into that kind of personality, and that that subculture here is very big. Like I feel like you would be going to concerts, to music festivals, to raves. I feel like that would be you. Oh my God.
Yes.
Because I feel like they don't do that much there.
I'm the same here.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I feel
even more
so here, yeah.
Also, if I were, because I was about to go to LA, not even where my sister is. She's up in
NorCal.
NorCal. I feel like NorCal people are a lot more tame. Correct me if I'm wrong.
A little bit, yeah.
And Mio, my sister, is very she's a bit more reserved compared to me. She's the quiet one, the observant one, whatever. But yeah, me being in LA, I would have been crazy.
I feel like that would be you. And I didn't mean it.
I would have enjoyed it.
I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just meant I feel like that would fit for you. That would be like your whole thing. But at the same time, now that I know you as an adult and you're going to your working and career, I feel like that would have been good for you just in college, right? Just college years.
Right.
Because they go hard. I feel like they go hard here in college. And then right after college, you would have gone into your grandma phase. You would have...
That's not wrong.
Relaxed. You would have chilled out way... I think you would have really chilled out because all that, 4 years packed of all of that kind of lifestyle, I think it takes out a lot on you.
I mean, honestly, parties aren't as crazy here, I think. Mm-hmm. At least from what I see in the movies, which are always based in...
Yeah, it's always based in,
I don't know, are the parties crazy? Frat parties? I definitely would have gone to a frat party. I think that would have been my thing. I don't know if I would have joined a sorority necessarily, but I would definitely be at frat parties.
For, frat parties, I feel because for those listening, I didn't go to college here. I went to college in the Philippines, and that's a whole other story.
It's a whole different experience.
But...
Yeah.
I feel, because we did, when I was younger, live across the street from a frat house. Oh. Bruh, many a time was I woken up because of a freaking helicopter flying around our house because of the freaking frat party. No. I feel like...
People call helicopters?
No, they get, noise complaints. And then there's this one time, because they get noise complaints a lot because it's literally the frat... So our street, one of our main streets, it's a Y, right? And then right in the middle of that Y is the frat house. Right. And then, sometimes they would get noise complaints. Police would come by. they get raided because one time I remember when I was younger, because my room, there's like a window and it's like at the side of the house, and my dad has like rose bushes there and whatever at our old house, and people whispering outside my window at night. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then we figure out there's like red cups next, like red Solo cups the next day. We figure out it's because they got raided across the street, so they're like they're going into, because we don't have a fence, right? So they just kind of like hid on the side of the house until the cops left, I guess.
No way.
But yeah, it was quite.
Were you woken up by it a lot or no?
I want to say yes, but
not
necessarily because I was young.
That's good.
But
I would have been the girl standing by your window, whispering to my friend, be like, "Oh fuck, shit."
You have to like, hide from the lights. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember. So I feel like if you were to go to college here, you probably would have done that kind of lifestyle. But then again, it's not like it's abnormal. I feel like every college kid kind of goes through that phase.
Also, I embrace my
party
animal side. Yeah. Like I'm still kind of, I'm getting tired, honestly. And during COVID, I was very, very tired because like I actually found out that I don't enjoy drinking, but how do I say it? I enjoy clubbing, for example. I like a party, but I don't necessarily enjoy the drinking aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like I like dancing, I like having a good time and all that, but being drunk isn't necessarily my favorite thing
to do.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with this, but but yeah,
I get what you mean.
I got tired of, especially during COVID, man. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like during COVID, that's how I found out that I actually I didn't like drinking, and that I much rather go out and like have a night out
and dance and stuff.
And dance.
Yeah.
And meet new people and all that, you know? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So why were we talking about this? Oh yeah, because
How did you get to Amsterdam, essentially?
Yeah, so that's the thing. I was so close to actually moving to LA, not even California, like LA, but then last minute changes. I also had discovered that I had family in Spain, like sorry, my cat is playing with something. Like mid-teen, late teens. And I was toying around with the idea of me going to Spain as well, or just Europe as well. And I think at that point in my life, I was like, oh, I kind of want to explore Spain or Europe at large. California, like at that point, I have been to California
so many times.
and visited you guys so many times. It felt like my second home. It really did. Like I actually recognized all the little tiny streets of your house. You know, of course, like California's big and all, but still, I felt like every time I went to you guys,
you knew where
it wasn't necessarily like touring around places, you know?
You're living.
Just going to friggin' IHOP and friggin'
Target.
What? Tommy's, Target.
Like down the street. I still live in that same area.
The Wingstop. Oh, really?
Yeah, I still live in that same area.
True. But yeah, exactly. So I thought, I know LA.
It's time to discover a new place.
It's time, exactly, especially while I'm young, and I definitely don't regret it, even though I would love to, move to California one day. I don't regret it because I've met all kinds of people, and I was like, damn, there really do be all kinds of people out there. So then I went to Spain because I have family there. And then I studied there for a year, but then I decided I didn't really like the study. I was studying psychology. And then I also found out that Spain isn't really fitting to my lifestyle, even though I loved it a lot. People didn't really work, like get their shit done.
Really? They took a lot of time.
Yeah.
They took their time.
Oh my god, but siesta is for real. It's for real. It's not just like for kids, it's really also for working people, At least when when I went, I've experienced it in some places.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, I really can't stay efficient here. And then I was like bawling to my friend Saran, who lived in Amsterdam before I did.
Mhm.
And she was like, girl, just come over.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Pack my bags and just left,
Mhm.
you know? So that's why I've been here since 2018.
Mhm.
Yeah, 5 years? No, end of 2017.
Oh, so when I came back
Yeah.
here, that's when you moved from Spain to Amsterdam.
Yeah, you're right. Because when I visited LA sometimes, you weren't there.
No, because I was
huh?
in college. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so your turn. You went to college.
And
Why did you make that decision to go to the Philippines?
so like people who know me know what kind of person I am. And I've always wanted to go into the medical field. I am a nurse, for those who don't know. I am a nurse.
I am a nurse.
Soy nurse. Soy enfermera.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse.
Oh, very good.
Spanish. Oh my god. But yeah. I'm a nurse, and I've always wanted to be a nurse because of my mom, who was also a nurse. So I got it from her. I actually...
Oh, everyone's in the medical field in her family.
Yeah.
Almost everyone.
Except my dad. My dad's an
Everyone.
engineer.
Yeah.
I hate math. That's why I couldn't be an engineer. But then I went to college in the Philippines because it's cheaper. For those who don't know, it's cheaper.
True.
I am so blessed and so grateful to my parents because I have no student loans. They actually paid for my entire schooling. And I have a bachelor's. Which I personally didn't know until coming here and applying for jobs and working, like the difference between the degrees. Because in the Philippines, they really try to get you all to get Bachelor of Science. So that's nice. And I ended up where I went to school, where I went to college, because I have an aunt that lives in that city. So I essentially stayed with her for the 4 years of my college life.
Was it not Manila?
No, it's not Manila. It's in Bicol region.
Oh.
In
I don't
Naga.
know.
Yeah, it's like it's an 8-hour bus ride from Manila. So I didn't go to school in Manila, so I actually had to learn a completely different dialect when I went to school in Bicol, because they don't speak...
I didn't know that.
They don't speak Tagalog there. They speak Bicolano. So I had...
Oh my god, what is that?
Bro, dude, I was trying to talk to my patients when I was first doing clinicals. I had to learn quick, or else they couldn't understand me.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wait, teach me. So what's give me like a Tagalog sentence and then a Bicolano sentence. Cause I don't even know what it sounds like.
Oh, it's hard to, like, for example, if I'm gonna ask you, kilala mo siya? What does that mean?
Like, do you know?
Yeah.
Her? Or do you know that? Yeah.
And then for, I guess the Bicol, because they don't use kilala, they use bisto. Bisto mo siya? Like, do you know them? Or
Bisto. Like, as in like.
Bisto. Yeah. Do you know them?
Bisto.
Or like.
Oh. So it's like completely different.
Mm-hmm. Like, for example, my favorite is because my friends. So in college, we do like a month of rotations in Manila, right? And then we have to, like, of course, we stay there. So, for example, if I'm gonna say, bibili ako ng... Oh my gosh, what's the Tagalog word for oil? Bibili akong... Aceite? No. I forgot what it's called. Cooking oil. Bibili akong cooking oil sa tindahan.
Cooking oil.
Sure. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So in Bicol, that would be mabakal akong lana.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna go buy...
Damn, I thought I could maybe understand a little bit of it. No. Oh my god, it's so different.
Yes.
What? Say it again.
Mabakal akong lana. Mabakal or bakal is like buy.
Yeah.
Mabakal akong I'm gonna go buy
Akong.
lana.
That's
Lana is oil.
Lana. Okay. But that lana is not
Yeah.
Tagalog either.
No. So, like, for example, like, another one of the stories, magkano yan? You're gonna ask how much is
Yeah.
that? Gurano
Sure.
yan. Gurano.
I don't know. I don't really like how that
Yeah.
sounds.
It's like, dude, oh my god, I had the hardest time with my
Wow.
patients.
Wait, so is that why you were learning, like, because in my head, or how I remembered it was that you were just taking Filipino classes, as in, like, Tagalog.
Oh yeah, no, that one is like a requirement for school. Like, for example, like,
Oh, so you were also doing
yeah, so me learning Bicol and Bicolano is like on my own terms with my friends. Like, when I talk to them, we speak in Bicol. We don't speak in Tagalog.
Oh.
Dude.
Damn, girl.
Yeah.
So you know, like, 3 full languages, basically.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, my Bicol now is so bad. It's so
I'm
rusty.
sure you'll pick it up, like, once.
Yeah, if I visit,
Once you're there.
yeah. Def. But it's like, but now I'm experiencing the same thing at my current work because I have mostly Spanish speaking patients. So it's like I'm going through it again. But this time with Spanish. But I feel like,
Are you learning Spanish?
yeah, I'm learning Spanish, but it's more just conversational. And then, like,
That's how you get into it.
if I listen to them, like, really concentrate on what they're saying, I can kind of understand what I'm getting better with it, essentially. But
Yeah.
like, that's where I see the importance of language and overcoming language barriers in healthcare, because other than the patients there, if you don't speak their language, of course they're automatically not going to trust you, which is one.
Yeah.
But the second is to really figure out what's going on with them and to properly assess them, you really need to learn their language. You need to know what they're saying. It's so difficult sometimes.
Yeah, but also it helps because, again, for those of you who don't know the Filipino cultures, we've also been colonized by Spaniards for 300 plus years.
So we know Spanish. Or some of our words are Spanish. Like,
most of them, depending on the dialect, it even increases.
oh yeah, like Chavacano.
Have you heard Chavacano?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my, I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, this is straight up Spanish. What do you mean?
I know.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
crazy.
God. Actually, I think it sounds like almost 70%
Spanish.
is Spanish. Yeah.
And then, like,
I mean, yeah.
Cebuano is completely different too. Cebuano. That sounds different.
Yeah, I don't really know their because it's a Bisaya dialect.
Yeah, Bisaya, yeah.
itself, right?
Oh yeah, so other than our regular, like, Filipino, because they call it Tagalog, it's Filipino now. But you also have, like, your Bisaya dialect, your Waray dialect, and then even...
Where Waray?
Yeah, we're Waray. And then even in our area, so we speak Waray, our Waray sounds different than, like, the
different
5
from
towns
other Waray.
over. It sounds a little bit different.
It's insane. How there's like what 700? What is it? Is it 700 or 7,000 dialects?
I don't know. Just a lot.
It's one of those. Yeah, it's still a lot.
It's quite interesting though.
Yeah, but that's why when I also was learning Spanish, I was like, oh, this is so easy.
It's a little bit. It's easier to learn it because it's so many root words in Tagalog are Spanish.
Yeah, a lot of nouns is like nouns. Yeah, nouns are Spanish.
And even like we even adopted masculine and feminine from them because we have the O's and the A's exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So that exactly, it's like tia, tío, tita, tito. It's essentially the same
Lolo, Lola,
Lola, abuelo, abuela. Right?
See,
Yeah.
a little bit the same. But so that's our story of where we are. So Mego is in Amsterdam following her college life. Did college in the Philippines for 4 years, and then I moved back because unfortunately what I feel is nursing salaries in the Philippines are not that good. They're really nothing compared to what they should be getting paid.
Would you have stayed in the Philippines otherwise?
Honestly, okay, so when I graduated, right, I was toying with the idea of doing my 2 years of nursing in the Philippines and then possibly moving to, like, the UK.
What?
Yeah, I was
didn't know that.
toying with that possibility.
Oh my goodness.
But then I feel like that would... I don't know, I just felt that would have been completely, my life would have completely taken a different turn with one.
So different.
But the second thing is, I have a life here. You get me? Like, my parents are here. Our entire life is here. My passport is blue. Like, why would I want to do that? Like, try to do something else again, you know? So eventually I just made the decision to just come back here. I also had the opportunity, my dad offered me to do medicine, but I'm like, no thanks.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to go to school again. I just finished, Dad.
I want money.
Yeah, I want money, honey. But yeah.
Money shmoneys. No, I get it. But also I was going to say, like, even though it would have been amazing to have you closer, I think I prefer you in LA because then I have a reason to visit. Yeah. You know?
And who would have helped me?
Who would have helped me? Tito Ricky only.
Yeah. But he's not, we're more fun.
I don't know. He's also pretty fun, but
yeah,
he's on and off. He chooses his moments.
Yeah, because he always works so much. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so then, where are we now in life? I guess we started working.
We're paying taxes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still figuring out how to do my taxes. Like it's a process.
I would say, especially since you're a foreigner, right?
I'm 100% foreign.
Yeah.
And they remind me
all the time with all these fees.
All the time. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's so shitty. But you know what? It's part of growing up. But that's the thing. So like, I don't know if we can already talk why.
I feel like we can. This is a good transition.
The podcast.
Yeah. Why we made this decision.
Exactly. I think to kind of contextualize how it all began, at least I think, in my perspective, it was me. So I had gone back to Tokyo after 2 years of not visiting because of COVID. And I had such a freaking blast. And then it got me thinking a lot about, like, you know, what it really means to exist and all that, you know, like
who am
life and all that. Yeah, like I tend to get existential whenever I have a lot of freaking fun. I don't know why. I guess because like I want it to stay so bad that I'm like, oh my goodness, what is it? You know,
what would it be? Yeah, what would it be like?
Yeah, what would it be like? Exactly. So I started thinking a lot, and then I just it kind of just led to a spiral of what do I want in life? Like, what's gonna make me happy? You know, we're in our mid-20s. I'm 24, turning 25 in April.
I'm 28, turning 29 next month.
Yeah. So then, you know, I was like, I also hit Layla up not too long ago. Oh, yeah, because I was like, oh my God, do I even want to stay in Amsterdam for this long? You know, like, what's my next move? I'm a very stimulant-based person, so, which is, you know, good and bad. I thought that I needed a next
step
chapter. Yeah, next step in life. And so I'm still searching for that. And we kind of like get to talking, Layla and I. And I literally sent Layla like a 10-15 minute voice note.
Yeah, she sent me like 4. I think you sent me 4. And then like in between that, it was like huge, like paragraphs this big. Essays. Text messages talking about.
I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, yeah. And then wasn't it Asher that was like?
Oh yeah, because I was getting ready in the morning for work and I was listening to Mako's voice messages, and then Asher, my fiance, was like, "What podcast is that?" And I'm like,
"Yeah,
it's Mako," and she's just telling me about stuff.
She's so ranting.
And then, because I cannot, me and Mako and I are the same, wherein we cannot do anything in the quiet. Because our minds are always blasting that if we do things in the quiet, I feel like we would spiral.
Oh my God, we would go insane.
We would be curled up into a ball, crying for 3 hours, and not get anything done. So we're always listening to something, and we thought we wanted to kind of... Well, from my point of view is, I wanted to put out into the world what we talk about, because sometimes when you're in deep in your own thoughts, in your own self, you think no one knows what I'm going through. I'm going through this by myself. This is a uniquely me problem.
Exactly.
But then you get to talking to other people and you realize, hey, I'm not alone in this. And I don't have to be. I don't want people to feel alone in this whole growing up, making decisions, building a career, doing values, and all these things. So that's...
Yeah, no, I get it.
But yeah.
No, but exactly. And I think the whole thing about it is, like, I felt the same way, and that's kind of how I've grown to calm myself down every time I did get into spirals. I would always remind myself, you know what, Mako, you're not the only one. There are people out there with the same exact problems. You are not special.
Yeah, it's not that you're not special. Your problems,
to put it harshly.
Yeah, but your problems are your problems. They are completely real to you. But sometimes you get so caught up in it, you're like, this is just me. I don't know what to do. But then you realize, oh no, my cousin's going through the same thing.
Exactly. No, exactly. And sometimes I love, like, that's why we call each other or just like randomly text each other, even if we hadn't seen each other in freaking
how many years now? When's the last time we saw each other? Bruh.
Last time was 2 years ago. No. Before COVID. Right before COVID.
Oh, that's right. When you came to visit
3 years ago.
To look at colleges for Mio. I remember,
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years ago. 2019. That was like, 2019. But that was like summer season.
Yeah. I was still in college back then. The good old days.
When you got breaks from life.
Ugh, I know.
But now you're just working all the time.
I hate it, and now we have to plan our holidays. Freaking. No, but what were we saying? Yeah, so also, like, Layla and I are both the type of people who love to, like she said, listen to things or just keep things going
in the background.
And one of them is also podcasts, right? Like, podcasts is so nice because whether people are talking about important things or not, it's just, like, a fun way to keep your mind off of things. But when people do touch upon sort of, not necessarily important, but, like, relatable issues, you know? It's so nice to hear how they figure out or how they're processing certain situations or emotions or whatever. Because then it gives me an idea of
what to do.
One path. Yeah.
This is an option.
But not necessarily. Yeah, exactly. It's like one path that I could potentially follow. But if not, I could obviously go my own way. It's just nice to know that there are different approaches to life.
Exactly.
You know? So and I think we have different approaches, you know, between other people, but also between each other to life. And it's kind of fun to just play with.
It's just getting opinions, like,
topics.
Different point of views and opinions from each other, because we are, at the core of it, we are two different people. We have two different experiences in life, you know, and it's just nice to get feedback from each other about life.
Yeah, and it's a great way to catch up together as well. It's like we force each other to catch up.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say I'm forced into it. I was like, dude, I'm down, you know.
Yeah, no, for real. Because I missed, so that's the thing. I wanted to talk about really quickly, like, how we grew up together. Yeah. When we were together, you know.
Physically, like, growing up.
Like, all the summers. Physically, when we were together. Yeah, like, I don't know why. I actually have no idea why. But my mom would fly me and my sister and herself to LA every summer.
For months.
For months. And it's not just like, because summer months were like 2.5 months or sometimes 3, it felt like. It's not just one of the months.
Right? The entire
summer.
They would be with us.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
And so it was a lot of fun, but I remember being so sad because, like, a lot of my friends back in Tokyo were like, Mako, you have to hang out with us, but I would be in freaking LA. I'm like,
sorry.
I mean, it was lots of fun, though.
Yeah.
So I learned how to watch scary movies or horror movies because of none other than Layla and her brother.
Yeah. Which is, it's so contradictory because for, like, my coworkers who possibly are gonna listen to this. I at work I get scared so easily. I'm such a jumpy person. Like, and then they're always like, but you like scary. And I'm like, hell yeah, I like scary movies because I literally can go pause and then go do something else if I can't take it.
Facts.
But if I'm like, I can't do Halloween Horror Nights because if I'm immersed into that world, it gets to be too much for me. I'm overstimulated.
Oh no, me too.
I'm like, no. But I can, like, right, we just pause the movie. Oh, we gotta take a break. Then it's fine. But
yeah,
I do like scary movies. I like creepy things.
But also the way we watch scary movies
is literally...
It's actually, though, it's cheating.
It is.
It's actually cheating. we're like, we keep things light, you know. We keep the air light. We're like, oh shit, she's behind the couch. Oh,
we're talking through our fear, essentially.
Yeah.
But
we're trying to like laugh it out, but we're scared.
Yeah. I remember like one of my greatest core memory is we were in the Silmar house in the loft and we had that inflatable bed, and then all of us knew it was Kuya, me, you, and Mio, and we were watching on this like laptop. We're all like this.
Oh, was it the Thai
yeah,
or whatever?
Our asses are really like this. Watching the screen is like this big, and we're so close to it, but we're watching.
So cute.
Yeah. Even
also, I was like texting a bunch of people, and Kuya Alja would be like, "No phone."
Yeah.
So we really had to.
We had to watch this movie.
Yeah,
that's really fun.
It was good times though.
It was
good ass time. That's why I still love horror movies to this day.
They're like fun to watch, you know.
Yeah, they are. I feel like it's more about the experience with people.
Yeah, the communal feeling. Yeah. Being scared all together. Everyone's just fucking scared.
Yeah, it was. Also, we were obsessed with Ghost Adventures. Do you remember?
Yes, Zach Bagans. Zach Bagans. We should. Oh, dude.
Wait.
We should visit his thing. I think he has like a museum in Vegas. Is it?
Oh, thank God, a museum. Wait, a museum of what?
Haunted stuff.
Do you think our moms would allow us to go? Yeah, we'd have to sneak into it, but it's okay.
A cult.
We'll bring salt and holy water.
Douse it in holy water. We should. That'd be so much fun.
I'm down actually. I haven't really been to
Vegas
as
an adult.
The only time we went to watch Jabberwocky.
Did we?
Wait, was it? Yeah.
I think we were with Lori too, right? I think so. I remember vaguely.
Well, honestly, that was so good.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you not remember it?
I vaguely remember. It sounds very familiar to me.
I think our parents just threw us in there because they wanted to go gambling. Yeah. And they did.
Probably. I mean, what else do they do? They don't drink.
Yeah, don't gamble, guys. Well,
you can gamble, but you gotta put a limit on yourself. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. Maybe like $100.
Like, so, Guya and Ate Joyce, they actually, like, they'll pull money, and the money that they bring with them, that's all that they can spend. That's how they limit themselves. Mm-hmm.
Have you gambled?
No. Because I don't have the desire to. I'd much rather drink.
Oh, same.
Yeah. Much rather drink.
Same, actually. I don't really, like, maybe, like I said, $10.
Yeah. But no. I'm too anxious.
But even then, when I lose my $10, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt.
You know? Yeah. I'm hurt.
But it doesn't matter that my drink cost me $15.
Exactly. Wait. Oh my God, that's the thing.
Club.
Drinks
at the club, $14? Bruh. You're so shitting me.
Expensive.
It is a hate crime.
Also in LA. Holy.
Yeah. It's like that's why we pregame so much.
Expensive. Yeah, I see that. I mean, we pregame here too, but like
it's not that bad.
The drinks are not even that bad. It can get bad. It's like 15, but you know, so is everywhere else, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in Tokyo, that's the thing. Like, what I like about Tokyo is that obviously, it's a big city, and it's not a cheap city in certain ways, but it's also very suitable for going out or just in general, like food as well. It depends on your liking in terms of quality. So if you want like super easy, chill, cheap, like crazy drinks, you got them at like certain districts, you know. But then if you want like fancy,
Like,
bougie
or like even
bottles,
medium.
tables,
Medium and up, you can go to another district for that.
exactly, or not even district, I guess, like just like different clubs and within the area, you know. So it's really
Options.
nice. Yeah, options. But I feel like LA is just
No.
I mean, I haven't really been out in LA that much.
I haven't gone that much either because I realized I don't really like clubbing. I don't know.
Do you like going to bars?
Yeah, I'd much rather go to bars or breweries. Cause,
Okay, let's go to bars.
Yeah.
Bars with good music.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm down.
But I just remember, like, I went to the club one time and then my drink cost me $14. Well, it wasn't AMF, but still.
What's AMF?
Adios, motherfucker. It's a blue drink.
Okay, so I've heard a lot about these adioses, and I've heard that it's essentially a Long Island.
Blue. With like
but they like
add more alcohol.
Yeah, so like the idea is like
it'll fuck you. Yeah, it'll essentially fuck you up. That's why they say.
So
AMF.
It's a very trashy drink.
Yeah, if you want to get trashed, you probably go drink those. But then.
Okay, that'd probably be me.
Well, yeah.
No?
Or we could just do shots. Just do hard liquor shots.
Oh my god, this is why we're cousins. Because I'm a shot kind of gal.
Me too. I like shots.
Okay.
But then I do. But then this is where I messed myself up because I blacked out. Me and Kuya 2 Novembers ago.
2 Novembers.
Yeah, because his birthday's in November, right? Not this current November, but the year before.
Right.
I blacked him out, me and him, because we were doing shots of Jameson. And
wait, I've never seen him black out. Well,
God.
you neither, but I want to see.
I was looking.
Wait, was it like sloppy?
No, I was okay. Apparently, they were like, "Oh yeah, everyone was good." But then the initial panic that I had, the rise in anxiety that I had, because I just woke up. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know how I got to this bed. I didn't know where the fuck my contact lenses were because I had contacts on. I don't know. I must have taken them off. Maybe I don't know. But, like, the panic I felt after waking up, oh, I would never. I hated it. I didn't know. I thought we could take it, but I overestimated because...
Wait, so were you guys at the same house?
Yeah, we were at Kuya's house.
Each other.
Yeah, we were at Kuya's house.
Oh, you were... And you didn't know where you were?
Because I didn't know what happened.
Right, you're so disoriented.
All I remember is I was on my 3rd shot of Jameson, chasing it with champagne.
Oh my God.
And apparently I took 2 more shots after that. I don't remember... There's a picture on their calendar that for last year that Ate Joyce made. There's a picture I don't remember taking. I am in it. I don't remember taking it. I was looking at my friend's stories from that night. We were playing games. I am there too. I don't remember this game.
I love that.
Panic.
Okay. I don't like blacking out, of course, but like in hindsight of it,
it's funny.
You know, it's fun.
But it's oh my God, I can feel it still. The anxiety of what the fuck happened. You know, dude.
God.
10 out of 10. Don't recommend blacking out.
I'm so excited. No, we have to properly drink when I'm
yeah, for sure.
in Hawaii.
For sure. But we're not gonna we're not gonna get blackout. I really try not to because also as I'm getting older.
No, blackout is too much.
Yeah. But as I'm getting older, like the day after, I get really sad. No, the come down on anything that I do is really bad. I don't know.
You get come downs on alcohol.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Aging. I don't know.
Hormones. Wait, but why? I don't get it. I don't
know either. But I'm like I get really sad. Like
really?
I don't know why.
But what if we're like really hungover together?
But then maybe it'll work. I know if I'm like probably it'll work.
But anyway, we went crazy tangents.
Yeah, we covered an hour out.
Fun. Yeah. Is there anything else?
I mean,
in terms of
so we can kind of like end it here, but as always, if you guys have any questions, you guys can always message us down below in the comments. We can
or even on our Instas.
and then we can
Instagrams.
kind of maybe we can do like an episode further down the road with Q&As. We're always open to those kinds of ideas.
Yeah. Also, you'll get to know us throughout the podcast because we'll be. I mean, like you literally saw us today.
Yeah.
We just went. I guess we did go.
Yeah, we're not diagonal.
I wasn't diagonal anymore. I just kind of let it loose.
But we agreed on this when we wanted to do this podcast. We agreed that we were going to be how we are personally, like in our real lives. Like people who are listening to this and know who we are, you're gonna find that it's us having conversations, just recorded. But this is how I am in real life. I really talk like this in real life. There's no. I'm not trying to be funny. I am actually funny.
She's one of the funniest people I know, I swear.
I promise I am funny.
She is funny. I promise.
And Mako is...
I'm just there.
No. Because this is the thing. We really bounce off on each other. Because I love having conversations with people that can bounce... Like, if I'm trying to be funny and you can be funny back...
Right.
Great. Chemistry and physics.
Chemistry, I don't know. I'm not in
STEM.
the medical field. I'm not in STEM, okay? Chemistry. I'm in freaking PR and marketing.
Or organic chemistry.
I am so outside of STEM, I don't understand
anything.
Organic chemistry, I get it.
Because we're, I don't know.
Organic? Anyway.
I
guess we could wrap it up, huh?
Yeah.
We could wrap it up. I don't know. What did we learn today? We learned that we're Filipinas.
Yeah.
Living in outside of the Philippines. Yeah. I guess.
With different countries and different time zones. As you can see, I'm daylight over here. And Mako's
it's clearly nighttime. Although Amsterdam is always freaking dark, so it doesn't make a difference anyway. But
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But I guess we'll see y'all. Oh my god.
She country.
I'm getting tired.
Me too.
It's dark out, yeah. But I guess we'll talk to you at our next episode.
Which is going to be
please stay tuned.
About New Year's resolutions.
Yes. Shall we just be honest?
Yeah, we actually recorded that episode first and then came back to do this episode because
I tried so hard to keep it in.
Because we got feedback where they're like, maybe after Joyce, it's just my brother's fiance, was like, maybe you guys should do an episode about introducing yourself because random.
And we were like, you know what?
You're right.
She's right.
She right.
She caught it right. So
why did we think of that?
So we're gonna pretend like this is recorded before.
But you're gonna get to this part of the podcast and you're gonna realize it wasn't.
Right. So if you think, why do they keep saying like, oh, this is our first podcast and the second podcast? Just keep in mind that we recorded it before this one, okay? We make mistakes.
Fine.
We live and we learn.
Yes. We are great people. And we're gonna have a fun time. We're not horrible people. Well, we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we wrap it up?
I guess you just go, if you have any questions, just leave us a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey, like and subscribe, guys.
And we love interacting. We're fun people. We like talking.
Yes, see you guys in the next podcast.
Alright.
That was pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah.